No! Fucking gross.
Something.
Keeps doing the same shit while I'm over here working on my rhymes and my spits. Don't wanna end up on the curb like my friends. Gonna keep pushing forward to the very end. Gotta stay focused. Cause the drugs keep creeping, the devil is around and it keeps on speaking. So I turn the other way. Give a fuck what you say. I'll be on top if I keep my fucking mind straight and in the right. And my people understand that. In my words, so I'll never be the right. As a matter of fact, fuck rap. This is music. Watch me got the microphone. Straight up abusing the freestyle. The written verse, it comes from the heart when I start. I come up with different forms of art. Not gonna end up back on the streets. Cause if I do, it's gonna show a sign of defeat. So
I'm gonna play Let's Get It On. Let's get it on. Celebratory, me and you. Yeah, never mind. Hey, everybody. I can't make a beer fruity. I was gonna buy these apple cider thingies, but I was like, nah. I need bitter Buge. Product placement. I'm sponsored, y'all. Anchor Steam. Bless you. I'm gonna start doing everything opposite now. I'm gonna start saying, I am rich. Instead of saying, this is not a product placement, I'm gonna say, this is a product placement. Okay? I'm gonna start flipping everything on his head. I don't play these games anymore. What is up? It's Demise. Happy President's Day. Happy tax season. So guess what? Kid Roop's staring at me right now. Me and my girlfriend got our taxes done today. Okay, it's tax season. Okay, welcome to America. Pay your taxes. But last year, 2016, 2 years ago, my dumbass marked my taxes wrong. Therefore, for 2016, I owed $62 to federal. Since I live in California, I owed $2 to state because I marked as 3 dependents. I didn't know that meant, oh, there's 3 people relying on me over here. I just thought it meant, oh, I thought like each one meant something different. Like, I swear to God. But I'm a man, and I'll say I effed up royally, right? That's the first step, is you gotta admit you don't know what you're doing to success. My kid is humping stuff over here. My kid is seriously humping stuff, okay? What's the title of this video? The title of this video is Hard Work and Dedication Beat Talent. Okay? That's what I titled this video. Hard work, dedication beats talent. Because I know people that are the most talented. Not saying they're not hardworking, but they kind of throw away their talent because when it comes to the hard work ethic behind it, they don't have it. And they don't stay up all night, and they don't do this live streaming. They don't do what it takes. They don't go to the studio sessions. They don't plan out. They don't write out the ideas. Therefore, I know someone, I'm not going to name names, but they operate and work at a place, and people don't show up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, people walking out, people quitting, all this shit. I'm like, I don't know if it's the people these days, right? Or if that's how it's always been. But one thing I do know is that everyone's attention span is so fucking short. Everyone's attention span is worse than goldfish now. So, like, this is average person nowadays. Let me go on Instagram. Check. I do it too. I'm not gonna lie. Instagram. Put the phone down. Facebook. Put the phone down. Oh, let's see what's on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Breaking news. So it's like constantly, what the new thing I'm saying now is just fuck. It's all fuckery, right? Cheers, Anchor Steam San Francisco beer right here. I'm drinking it at room temperature. Because I'm a fucking savage. Just kidding. Me and my girlfriend and my baby boy, we had Wingstop earlier. Holla at your boy. I just went to the studio. I put in an hour session. Holla at your boy. The new song is almost done. Holla at your boy. It's fucking nuts. This song is driving me nuts. But, you know, I put up a pretty penny. You know, I invested into something that I believe is going to last a lifetime and leave a legacy that when I pass on, when I'm old and dead and gone or whenever I die, my son will be like, that was what my daddy wanted to do. He went and did it. And that's all that really matters, really. I believe everybody always wants to strive for something. Whatever it is. That's what that Mike Posner guy was saying. Mike Posner was trying to hit on my girlfriend one time. Alright? So Mike Posner was like, he said when he was sitting down in a 7-day retreat where there was no people, no electronics, no nothing. It was solitude retreat for 7 minutes. He said his mind was making up stuff for him to do. And he realized 7 days of solitude confinement, but it's not just in a room. You're outside as well, and there's a outhouse porta potty. And what he realized was he's like, the human mind cannot stay still. The human mind always needs to invent, create, do something. Even when you don't have shit, you'll sit there and you'll like pile up dirt most likely and be like, I'm gonna build a dirt toy. Babe, go look at that TL outside right there. Look out the window. Me and my girl are looking for a car. We're looking for a Lexus GS 350 2007 and or maybe an Acura TL or TSX. Lexus or Acura. I've had Honda. I know Honda and Acura. I know Honda makes Acura. I know Toyota makes Lexus. So I just believe that, you know, pay a little extra, you get the leather seats. You know what I mean? I like leather seats. I don't like cloth or whatever that shit is. It tends to stink more. It gets hair on it and dust and debris and stuff. I love leather interior in a car. So the Lexus GS 350 or the Acura TL are nice, and we need something big because of Kid Groot. That's Kid Groot, and that apple tree and Kid Groot are the same age almost. Eto! Hey, who's that one? Look. Come here, kid. So, let's break it down. Let's talk about this. Who's Watson? Okay. Come here. Come here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we need a car that's not too small. Like the Lexus IS 250 is what my girlfriend wants, but you know, it's smaller. I said Kid Groot can fit in the back, but you know, is that Kenny? Kenny. Oh my God, why do I always have trouble? Yeah, come in, buddy. We're on live, buddy. We're live streaming, buddy.
Hello. Happy not birthday.
Thank you.
Happy not birthday.
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, boy.
Thank you. I like you.
Exacto.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, you haven't seen your cousin in a long time.
It's Kenny Kenny.
Why are you so happy?
Look how good it looks on Instagram. It's crazy. Huh?
The graphics.
Because this thing sucks. Hey. Happy birthday.
Thank
You look fresh, buddy. You look fresh. So, no, who brought you huge?
Oh, David.
Oh, nice.
Where are you going? Somewhere to eat?
Hard work and dedication pay off longer than talent. Come here, Kenny.
So you're
Come
gonna
here.
wait till they get home.
Go subscribe to Mindslayer 30. Go look up Mindslayer 30 and subscribe to Mindslayer 30. Want to know why? This kid is talented, but he works harder than his talent. Right? I said talent is beat out by hard work and dedication. Because someone could be so freaking talented. I see a lot of homeless people that I've met on the streets that are really good at guitar, but maybe they didn't work hard enough to not be like that because they set up albums, releases, shows, all that stuff. You never know what people's circumstances are. But you see the hard work pays off. It really does.
Nigel.
That's why he points. Because I'm always pointing too.
So you're live on Instagram too?
Live on Instagram. I don't think it's connected yet though.
I thought you're live.
Unless no one's watching.
On the top left it says, oh yeah, I think you're live.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's President's Day over here.
I'm a president.
Kenny's a president of Legos. Okay. Start. What the hell is that?
He's like looking back.
Sorry.
He doesn't want Kenny to leave.
No, I grabbed his face too hard when I kissed him. Ragdoll. Oh no, he doesn't want Kenny to leave.
I'm back.
Come on,
I'm back.
get this kid.
Do.
Hard work, dedication pays off. Going to live performances, it's hard work. Not only do you have to get your drum set and your guitars and your guitar pedals and your microphones, tune your guitars, make sure you have all your pedals, make sure you have a pedal board, all that stuff. That's hard work. And a lot of people do not want to do that, so they're not going to do that. And next thing you know, they end up not doing that. If you work hard, you're going to go up there on stage, perform, get it over and done with. And at the end of it all, don't necessarily ask. Never hurts to ask, but don't necessarily go looking for it. You might get an $81 check. You might get some cash money, or people buying you drinks, or people... Here, take this kid over these. Take this kid over these. Or you might end up just getting... some type of reward. Don't go looking for the reward, but when it does come, gladly accept it because it's being presented to you for a reason. Kid Groot.
Oh man, why you want
Hey Kenny, when's the last time you saw this kid?
like last week.
Well, in a
Oh my
week,
God.
this kid's he turned to a monster in a week. I'm serious.
Don't cry. Can you get him? Oh.
Ah.
Did he eat? Right now? Oh man. Ow. Ow. Oh! Oh, that hurt it!
Hey, I'm live streaming.
Oh, like it.
Live streaming over here. Can't even come
Ow.
over here. Hard work's not paying off right now over here.
He has
Hey, maybe I didn't freaking work hard enough at my freaking job. That's why I only got $450.
Can you go downstairs? Can you go down there? I'll go. Dude, look at this! Jerry, look at this! He gave me all red homework!
Kid Groot.
What the heck? What? This is all... Look at my masterpiece.
Here, buddy. Here. Roll it. Have a warm one. Okay, thank you.
Why does it be
Kid
wrong?
Groot, you want one?
What's up, kid? Hi, Dad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to go to school tomorrow. I practice tomorrow. I don't know. Oh my god. They're gonna come on.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Oh,
practice-
that's man.
I practice
Alright, babe, come on.
tomorrow.
Oh, I need to do this.
Ah.
Where are you going, Ken? You gonna go eat somewhere or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Where?
I don't know. A rice plate it's next to
Sizzle spot?
I don't know. It's next to Orchard.
Orchard? What the hell is Orchard? Supply?
It's like I don't know, man. I haven't been there in a while. No. He wants to be soft. It's gotta be soft. He wants the ocean first. You hurt me, Nigel. Now I have a big old red spot on my neck.
You know what's crazy? This is funny. I haven't listened to this beat in a long time. But this beat is a song that we made, me and my brother Rick One, called Taxes. And it was about, talking about, you know, like, fuck off. Don't touch, you know, don't fucking tax me, pieces of shit. But that was in another time period. Kid Groot. Oh, them doos, them doos. Hard work. Tax season. You know, I got what, $450, $500 back tax, and my girlfriend. I'm not gonna say how much she got back, but she got some money back, and I don't give a shit. Whatever I make, right? They deduct however much they deduct, and I'm just like, that is out of my damn control. There's ways around it. There's ways to keep more money. There's things that you can do, I guess, right? Like if you own a home, tax advantages, all this other stuff. And for me, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't make a lot, but I don't make like low amount. So I'm somewhere in this weird range where it's just like, oh yeah, so you are living on your own. You've been on your own for a while, and so you don't get these special benefits, and you're on your own, and you should contribute and buy a house, and you should donate in charity and all this shit to have. I don't fucking know. God damn it. TMT. What's up? What's up, David Gaynor? The hell's TMT? Hard work. If you have music. Okay? There's this young gentleman who wanted to make a song. Still want to talk to you, brother. I still want you to make that song, okay? and you can't fucking sit down for 1 hour. Yo, coffee, what up? If you can't sit down for 1 hour and make that song, so I'm on YouTube live as well. That's why I'm looking over here. Cheers. Cheers. Hard work beats talent. I've seen it firsthand. Talented person. So much talent, ego gets in the way. Oh yeah, I'm the best ever. Hey, what's up? Hi. Monkey. Little monkey. Right? If you want to make that song, go out and make that song. Sit down, pretend like you gotta kind of pretend. Like me and my cousin had a little debate about it, and I said, pretend like it's the hours you spend at a job, 8 hours. Pretend that you're doing that with your song. Sit there for 8 fucking hours. Take a break halfway through, right? So 4 hours, take a break and say, okay, eat something, drink a beer, drink a coffee, get back to it and see what the fuck happens. That's hard work. People will work hard for their money, but they won't work hard for their self. They won't work hard for their music. I'm a big advocate of people working hard on their side hustles and or business. Super respect for that. You know what I mean? And I don't have anything against the 9 to 5 job at all. I don't. What are you doing? I'm chilling. I just got out of the studio. Oh, my bad. So, that's one thing that I think about. And that's just what goes on through my mind. And I say, if people are going to really talk about it and talk about it, it gets annoying after a while when people talk too much about something and they don't do it. And I've done that a bunch of times. That's why now I do the stuff more without even fucking saying it, because I've caught myself saying I'm going to do something. I've caught myself saying, oh yeah, I'm going to work on this song and this, that. And I go, you know what? Fuck that talking bullshit and do. Go out there and do. That's where hard work comes in. You sit down, right? You sit down. Where's my fucking notebook? You get a notebook. You get a notebook. Open the notebook. Write out a plan. Look at this. Okay, this is hard work. Nobody wants to fucking sit down and write out their own plan. A lot of people want to have a plan given to them. Oh, here, come in at 9 o'clock and you work and take a break at 3 and, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. No, take a break at 2. Come in at 9. That's when you have to come in at 9 if you're late. You're penalized. And go to break at 2 o'clock, only 30 minutes, and then come back at 2:30. Don't be late from your break or else you get penalized. And don't clock out late or else you get penalized. It's like, you know what? I understand. That. I've been to school. I've went to elementary school, kindergarten, high school, middle school. I've been to 2 years of community college. I know what being late. Oh, you're punished. Fuck off. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, oh, fuck you guys, it's your fault. The teachers are just doing their job. The managers are just doing their job. You know what I mean? Everything's set up. So I'm like, and me, I'm on time. When it comes to music and business, I'm, how do you say, not on time, but before time. So if I was at the studio today, 3:58, I'm down there in front of the door. And there's another client artist in the studio that their session ends at 4, mine starts at 4. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, it's 3:58. Don't text the producer. 3:59. I'm getting close. 4 o'clock hits. I'm looking at my phone. 4 o'clock hits. Nothing. I'm here. Nothing. 4:02, 4:03. Oh no, I knock at 4 o'clock. I let it turn 4 o'clock. Waited a couple seconds. Went clack, 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 clack. I'm here. This is hard work. This is hard fucking work. This is dedication. Boom, boom, boom. They're at 3:58. Didn't say a single word. Didn't even make a fucking breath. 4 o'clock hits. Knock, knock, knock. Letting them know I'm on time. I've been here before 4 o'clock. Hard work and dedication. 4:07. Finally go in. Didn't start till later. It's okay. This other artist wasn't finished yet. And I'm like, hey, as long as I get to stay a full 1 hour or 2 hours or 3. You know, so if I start at 4:30 instead of 4, then I should be able to stay till 5:30 or 6:30. And, you know, because it's a transaction, you know, I want to get the time that 1 hour of time or 2 hours of time. So, hard work. This is hard work. And if you don't believe me, sit down and try to create something. Your mind will freaking wander off and you won't know where to start. Oh, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should do that. Where do I? Oh my God. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. And then you're relieved of having to be thinking about it. You're relieved of having to design your life and plan out your life. So therefore you have, you know, perhaps you might have your job do that for you, right? So I'm very passionate about this stuff. I'm not demeaning anybody. I'm not, it's just something that I believe I have been working on over years and years and coming into conclusions and trial and error and working 9-to-5 jobs and doing music and doing videos. Look at this shit. What the fuck is that? And when it comes down to it, I realized there is a way in which you can have, like the producer said, okay, his name is Johnny Hits. Go hit him up. He's good. He said, you, Demise, you value your time. And I stopped and I was like, exactly. You know, there's ways you can. One example is someone could work 5 fucking days a week, 9 hours, 10 hours, right? Make bank. But they spend it all. So it's like you're a rabbit or a hamster in the wheel. You're fucking constantly moving and not getting further. When imagine that same person works 5 days a week, 9 or 10 hours, but they live frugally, they live cheap, they don't go out and party all the time, and they're investing their money, so by the time they get 10, 15, 20 years in their career, and then they say, hey, I've built up over these years enough to start what I wanted to do in this business, and have been cultivating that on the weekends and on the time off, right? Or you can do this. This is particularly what I have found super valuable in my creativity and my life. And I never knew, no one taught me this shit. Nobody taught me this shit. I learned it myself, and I should have learned this a long fucking time ago. But that's why I'm here, so I can explain it to you guys, is I don't need to be at a job 9 to 5, 5 days a fucking week. Okay? what do I have to do? I have to get just enough income to work 3 days a week. So I have 4 days off to crack down on this. Hey, Caden is cute. Caden is cute. Caden is cute. So therefore, this is my own particular trial and error thing. It might not work, but I've been doing this for the past 2 years, probably the past year. So instead of spending time in traffic, getting to that job 5 days a week and spend time on traffic back, I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm a creative person. I don't want to spend time in traffic. I value and hard work and dedication come in more when I'm not at work. So when I am at work, I'm like, fuck, I need to get off so I can go and do this, my life, what I want to do forever. Then I realized I only have 2 days off to really do that. And I said, no, fuck that. So then I started working 4 days a week, having 3 days off. So when I had 4 days of work and 3 days off, I realized, hey, I have a whole nother day to concentrate on designing life, business, music, videos, editing, whatever. And I realized, shit, that's way more important to me than work. So what did I do? I had to really say, oh shit, so I'm making 1 day less of money. Instead of 5 days of work, I was doing 4 days of work. So the paychecks come out a little smaller because you're missing 1 whole day of work, right? So I used to make what, like fucking, before taxes, like $80-something a day for like 7.5, 8 hours of work. Not a lot, right? You know, $13 an hour or something. And I went, oh shit. What's more valuable? Me spending 8 hours at that job for that day, that 5th day? Or is me not going into the job, missing out on that $80, but on that day off, cracking down and catapulting another step up in my passion, my music, my videos, whatever. And I said no, because I was thinking about the paycheck too much, thinking about the money. And I realized, wait, you are not wrong, you're not right. What do you want to do? What do you fucking value? And I said, the time to do this. Because it'll come back a millionfold. When I put this video out right now at 6:28 Pacific time, and people hear it and feel it right now in this video in 1 year from now, and it just clicks in someone's head and they're watching it on YouTube Live, they'll go, oh shit, and they'll hit me up and be like, hey, Demise, this thing really helped me out. And I'll be like, that's that seed that I planted right there, and I'm glad. And I'll be on a whole nother plateau, a whole nother level, staircase up towards my so-called dream, right? Or my desired reality. Because I had the time to do this right now. This is very important. That's why I always say, and I was talking to Johnny Hits, and he's an entrepreneur, man. And I said, no one thinks about this. And he was like, whoa, he didn't think about it either. All we truly really have is the present moment. 6:29 California Pacific time is right now. Right this very second. Now it's 6:30. I just watched the clock move. It's 6:30 California Pacific time. That means that 6:29 and all that shit I said is gone. It is the so-called past. But it's not something to quite keep really like thinking about. It's done now. It's recorded in fucking YouTube history, and someone can go back and say, oh shit, that was made 1 year ago, but it's connecting to me now. Good. But what I think I used to do, what a lot of people do, is they hold on to that shit. Kenny?
Hey, Joe.
What are you in his our phone?
Christine just told me.
Hey, Mindslayer30. It's his birthday. Subscribe. He's a freaking genius. But he works hard. That's the whole thing behind this right now. Is you gotta work hard.
The background to this phone.
I know, it's hella cute, huh?
Man. So perfect.
Look at that background. Excuse me.
It's like
I'll be out there in a second, Kenny. What time are you leaving?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be out there. I gotta spend time with Kenny. So, with this said, right? Hard work, dedication beats talent, right? I kind of went off onto another tangent, but that's good because these are all improvised, motherfucker. Fries, motherfucker. So, when you really truly think about it, okay, what I tend to notice, my brother told me with no risk comes little reward. What is a risk? You gotta possibly, instead of spending $1,000 on shoes, new shoes that you don't really need maybe, and a new expensive car and TV and trinkets and all this other shit, maybe you should take a risk on that book that you were too scared to write. And that's a risk because you're like, if I buy the car or put $1,000 for that expensive car, right? Not if you need it. If you really, really need that car because you need to travel to work and you're like, hey, $1,000 down payment, I'm getting a Toyota Camry that's going to last 5 billion years. Or if you're like, oh no, I need to get that $50,000 Beamer, I only make this much money. That's stupid. But if you need a car, you got a family or whatever, and you're going to get a Toyota Camry or a Honda Accord or some car, Lexus, that is, pre-owned perhaps, that is, good quality, good, not too expensive, that's understandable. But what I tend to notice, I forgot where I was going with that shit. I forgot where I was going. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Come on. Fucking asshole. How do I go back? Oh. What I tend to notice is this. I remember what I was going to say now. When it comes to taking that $1,000 and applying it to that side business or side hustle or that quote-unquote invention you want to make or that book you want to write or that short film you want to make or that music video you want to make or that song you want to create or that studio session you want to do to do an audiobook, do a comic strip, an art piece, you don't know if that $1,000 spent on that song, on that short film, on that book that you're writing is going to come back. Then you'll say, oh shit, $1,000 was down the toilet. I failed. And fuck. So I tend to notice that what I used to do and what some people might do is they'll use that 1,000 for something that they see, shiny object syndrome, and say, oh, let me get that $500 fucking purse and then $500 TV. And so therefore that purse brings you no much more value than a $10 purse or a $50 purse, right? You can find a nice purse for $100, like a fucking on sale Michael Kors one that is like on the other list, or $150, right? You don't need a $500 one. And the $150 purse does the same thing that a $500 purse does. A $500 TV does the same exact thing as a $250 TV on sale, or a computer, right? So I think computers are far better than a TV, because you can't really go on a TV and create a video on there and put it out to help improve people's lives, like I hope this one does. TV is just there. Computer, you can make a beat and put it up and say, hey, I'm selling this shit for 500 fucking bucks. Who wants it? And someone's like, hey, I'll buy it. Or you could sell something for 50 bucks. Or this video can go out there and affect a couple people that needed to hear this. So I say, this year is the start of a brand new venture that I've been working on. And I'll tell you that this shit here, I have to wake up and I have to tell myself it's 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. Not right now, but this is just hypothetically speaking. It's like almost 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. I have to wake up at 10 in the morning. I have to look at my son, my girlfriend, right, if she's not at work. And I have to get my coffee in the morning, right, or water or beer. Get the coffee, get the water, get the breakfast, sit down and say, it's 10:15 right now. What can I do at this moment, as if I were at a job in a way, as unattractive as it sounds, because me and my cousin, who I'm in the band with, he said he hates having to think about creativity on a schedule. And then I was like, well, you kind of should. You don't have to do anything. You should think about it as a schedule, so you can be more inclined to take that next step and say, oh, by 11 o'clock at a job, you should have something done. You should have a checklist, or you should have some type of shit where your boss would be like, oh, you don't have this done by 11:30? I'm going to write you up. No, I'll write myself up if I don't have this certain idea written down. That's step one. And people will be like, oh, an idea? Really? Really? That's what you're going to do in 1 hour? It's like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, because that idea possibly will be for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So from 10:15 to 11:15 in the morning, that's 1 hour, sitting there, boom, draw it out and say, this is the plan. I have 1 hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and I draw it out in detail, cross it out, fucking boom, 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 and then once I have it down, then I officially write it down and say, this is what I need to do, my plan I need to have, boom, 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 done by the end of February. And if I don't have it done by the end of February, I'm slacking. I'm not getting that goal done. Why do you think at jobs they always say our goal? Our goal is to sell $11,000 by tonight. Our goal is to sell $20,000 in food tonight. Our goal is to sell $10,000 in retail tonight. That's their goal. That's the fucking shit set up. And then you got to do that with your own mind and say, what is the goal for the month? What is my monthly goal? What's my daily goal? What's my weekly goal? You write it down and you just say, okay, fuck. You're your own boss. You're your own employee. You're your own everything. Until you can allocate your time and pay someone else to do that for you, you do it for yourself. So, you do that, you write it down, and then it's 11:15. And you look at your son again, he's waking up, take care of your big boy, girlfriend's right there, and then next thing you do, this is what I do. Go in your bank account, you see how much you have in your checking, see how much you have in your savings, and you see what you spent, and you say, all right, I got enough for gas, I got enough for car insurance, right? I got enough for storage unit because I pay a storage unit. And I got about, let's say, this much for groceries, this much for this, and that. And what I have left, do I need socks, underwear? Do I need a pair of shoes? I don't. I wear like one pair of shoes a fucking year. And jeans. I know. I don't give a shit. Alright? I'm not a fucking dirty motherfucker, but I don't really care about steezy too much, about style. That's just my own particular thing. If people get offended by this, then you need to go look at yourself in the mirror and just say, why am I offended by this? Who gives a shit? Be confident in yourself. And as the day progresses, just, get things done. Get a checklist done. And then the next day you will, say it's Tuesday, like tomorrow, then go to your job. Okay? 2 successful people that I follow is Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. He has a multi-million-dollar media agency, and his father, he helped raise his father's wine and liquor store business to $16 million or $3 million. I don't know. Multi-millions. And and another guy is, his hashtag is Believe, and his name is Evan Carmichael, and he believes entrepreneurs are the ones that are going to save the next generation because you truly believe and you want to help people out. So they said, both of them, successful entrepreneurs, and Gary Vee is a multimillionaire, they said Mondays are the day. They're excited for Mondays as opposed to 98% who dread Mondays because they're like, oh shit, it's back to the grind again. Like Ty Lopez says, I hate the word grind. I like the word hustle because grind sounds like you're fucking grinding away your bone, like you're fucking just grinding till you're 60 years old and your limbs and shit are just all grinded out. So it's best to hustle. Hustle. Use this. Spend that whole Monday. Spend that whole day that you take off specifically. So you already have your Friday, Saturday, or say you have Saturday and Sunday off. And then you have Monday off as well. And you told your work and you said, I want Mondays off if you want a better productive me. And if your work says no, you say, fuck you. You don't have to, right? Me, particularly me, I wouldn't say, I'd be more respectful than that, but I would say, well then I'm gonna have to look for another job. That's basically saying fuck you. So, and you have to be real with them and you have to say, this is the reason why, is because you'll have a better, happier, more productive me, and they won't give a shit, but some people do. And they'll say, you know what? You have something about you that's different. This is what I've been fucking told, right? We will give you your Monday off. We need you. We really need you. But if you will make up for it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays perhaps, then we'll give you your Monday off. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you better work your ass off. This is what they're thinking. This is what they say in a way. Like, don't let me down Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now I don't work Fridays either. So I'm like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you better come on, Demise. You better work. You better do something. But I do, because I'm a hard-ass worker at the job and in my life too. So Monday, boom. Say you ask your work, I need Mondays off because I have something that I'm doing Mondays. I have a side business. Tell them straight up, I have a side business, and it's coming together, and it's on Monday. That is my most valuable day that I get shit done. My Monday with my side business is I got to go harder on a Monday at my other job. Tell them that shit. I've told that shit to my other job and this job. I didn't say that, but that's how you have to think. What I said was, Mondays I need off because I I think I did. I truly, really did. I said Sundays I can't be here, Mondays can't be here. Luckily, the place I'm at now, they have the weekends it's shut. It's closed. It's a small business, and I'm learning a lot. And I like Mondays and Fridays, I'm not here. Obviously, Saturday and Sunday I'm not because you guys are closed. But Mondays and Fridays, I'm designing side businesses, side hustles. Not grinding it out because that sounds like pain. I'm setting up. I'm designing my life. Like Jim Rohn says, you don't want to wind up at an undesigned future. You want to end up at a well-designed future in 5 to 10 years. 5 years, if it's undesigned, here's the thing. The last 5 years ago, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So therefore, right now, from this moment, in 5 years, it should be better designed. Okay? I'm in the process of it now. I'm not saying right now, oh, I've got it all figured out. I ain't got shit figured out. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know exactly what I want to do. So I know what I want to do. I know kind of how I want to do it, but that's not the important thing. It's not how, it's your why you want to do it, what you want to do, and how it's going to happen is more up to figuring it out in the process, in the moment. Hey! Handy Hand, what up, baby? Thank you for playing Cali Stomp on the radio out there in Sacramento. Much love. You know what I mean? So, I'd say in about 2.5 to 3 years, yo, Henny, what up? Cheers, brother. I'm not drinking Hennessy right now, but I'm drinking San Francisco's finest. Anchor Steam beer, looking like a bum over here. Let me say cheers. Yay! I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for all the love and support, for playing me and Rick One, Cali Stomp, radio, all that shit. It means a lot. I could have died right there. So, what's happening? Chilling. Was at the studio for a 1 hour session at the studio today, downtown San Ho. New heat coming, and if you look on the IG, on my IG, you'll see some shit coming together. You'll see some shit coming together, some studio sessions, some little heat building up. Thank you. Yeah, check out the latest videos on my IG if you would, please. And you'll see there's something brewing. There's some heat. The water's getting hot. And I've been putting it together. The water's getting hot. It's on you know how the stove's got 1 to 10. It's on like 7, and it's gonna be at an 8 pretty soon, and I'm gonna turn it all the way up on high. But yeah, basically, I get sidetracked all the time. But yeah, that's the thing. If you value your time, and if you value your ideas, and if you value your, let's say, passion, quote unquote. I wouldn't say passion, but kind of like your purpose and your mission, like what you really, really, really. Yeah, thank you. Just the latest video I post on IG is the one. It's like 5 seconds, and you hear the beat, and you hear a little bit of the hook, and it's like just that little fucking teaser, that little is dope. I think people will be like, what's this? What is Demise doing? You know, the girls are gonna be like, oh shit. But basically, I'm on YouTube Live too, so I'm trying to like go IG, YouTube. That's the thing I believe. That's why I'm doing this here on YouTube Live. I'm talking about how you can, if you truly value your time and your music and your passions, and if you truly value if you truly believe in what you're doing, like, you know, the radio, top shelf, all that stuff, and and you truly believe in that, and you bring your expenses and your costs down and stuff like that, and you really organize and strategize, what I particularly do is, I don't need to really sit in traffic to go to that job that I don't want to be at. So I'll work 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. I'll get there at whatever time I want to get there at. Spend 7 hours there. Get just enough to where I need for, and I don't go out there like, I'll buy this, and a 6-pack one day, once a week, maybe twice a week, if I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? If I want to get that, nice little. But this is all trial and error. I've worked the 9-to-5 jobs. I've been there. I've done that for years. And I was like, wait, I have a stronger calling in my heart, which is this music. So therefore, what can I do so I don't have to work more? So what I did was, I was like, the other job, I was a cook. I was there 5 days a week, and I said, hey guys, I need Mondays off. Why do you need Mondays off? Because I'm doing this. I need Mondays off. Okay, we'll give you your Mondays off, Demise. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you better, you better make up for Mondays. This new job I'm at, 3 days a week, and they're even less strict about that because they're business owners. They're relaxed. They're chill, and they're like, hey, we believe in anything that you believe in because we believe in this, and we're doing this. So if you're on the ride with us, you do what you want to do, and we're going to support you in what you want to do. And if you're just here temporarily right now, that's all good. And I'm like, hey, thank you guys so much. So that's all trial, error, or doesn't even need to be error. Just trial. Just trying it out, testing it. Boom. Like a freaking scientist, excuse me. So I'm talking about this now because I never knew how to word it, because in due time, much love to Bakersfield. I'm out here in San Ho. It was cold out here. How is it in Bakersfield? Is it cold in Bakersfield? Or is it cold? Or because it's cold out here in San Ho. Baby boy. So yeah, that's what I really had to focus on. And I never knew how to word it. Yep, it's cold. It's cold out here in San Ho. It was like, not cold. I'm not going to complain. Like, it's freezing out here, but it supposedly was like in the low 60s to like higher 50s. But when I was in Oregon, that shit was cold, man. That shit was like 15 degrees at night. But through trial and error, through working 9-to-5 jobs, I realized this is not where my mind and heart are. So the money, I was thinking of like, oh yeah, big paychecks. Because everybody else was saying that. And I was like, what am I spending this money on? I'm getting absolutely wasted on Friday, Saturday nights. Wasting about almost half of my paycheck. So I was like, oh shit, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm wasting my money on expensive booze at bars and maybe clubs here and there, but I don't like clubbing. But at the bars, So I was like, okay, don't go to bars. Don't buy a fucking goddamn $8 beer when you can buy an $8 6-pack and chill at home with the homies. So that's one thing I figured out. Another thing I figured out was clothes. I would go to Target, and like Curtis King said, he's like, I'd go to Target and just get naturally high. Like, I got money to buy everything. So I was like, don't go to Target and Walmart and just buy shit because I have money. So I'd go out, buy fucking clothes and buy shit that I would wear for like a couple months, and then I'd be like, all right, done. No, fuck that. So I took that habit off. So I started killing off habits. Dive bars, clubs, $8 drinks. Nope, don't do that anymore. Going to Walmart and Target like every other day. Nope, don't do that no more. Whatever. So I was like, cool. Now I have more money. I could take that day off that I'd rather be designing my life. Hard work, dedication, baby. Hard work, dedication. It's lovely, but it's tough. It is not easy. All right. I'm ending this. Much love, everybody. To my family. Come in.
Hi there.
Kenny, come here.
Yeah.
Oh. They saw you on Instagram, please. Mind Slayer 30, damn it. Subscribe. Oh, let me show the baby. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Bye, Derek.
Bye, bye,
Bye,
Kenny.
Deja.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. See you in, I don't know, like an hour?
Better bring back some food, homie. No, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Did you already give him this money? His birthday money? Okay. I'll stay warm, but he'll stay warmer. Look at him. Let's wrap this video. Not wrap it up, but what I mean is conclude the video. Let's go over everything that I was saying. I just explained hard work and dedication in the very beginning, but I got off on a tangent, which is good. Oh, look, you're a cutie. That's family right there, baby boy. That's family right there, baby boy. I think that's my auntie, right? Because Norma, my great grandma is Gloria, and Norma is my grandma. So, huh? What? Who? You? Okay. So, my great grandma is Gloria, which is your auntie, right? And then my grandma Norma and her daughter Tanya is my mom. So I think, hey, Kid Groot! Kid Groot. Have some beer. No, I'm just kidding. So, you guys understood. If you guys want to go back. Oh, okay. So, Norma's your first cousin. And that's my grandma. So that means that Norma's your first cousin. So that means we're cousins. Or are you my auntie? I don't know. Alright, guys. YouTube live. Instagram live. I gotta go. Love you all. Hey.